This segment of CoastLife is brought to you by HomeWell Care Services.
Stressful. That's the thing I think about when you talk about trying to take care of people as they're dealing with different maladies, as they're getting older. But there is a group that can help out with that and take some of that stress away. HomeWell Care. We've got two folks joining us today here on the couch. We've got Will Childers and Ashley Grammer. Guys, thank you for joining us here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And Will, I want to start with you. What is it that you guys do, and how can you guys alleviate some of that stress for caregivers?
Okay. We have a home care agency here serving the whole state of Delaware, actually. And what we do is we provide caregivers who go into the home so that you can still stay and live in your home comfortably. And they provide services such as bathing, grooming, running errands, and medication reminders, things like that, so that people who want to live at home but still need a little help can get what they need.
And Ashley, what is the value of these folks getting to stay in their home, whether it's a little bit longer or a lot longer? How much of a difference does that make in some of these lives?
It makes a huge difference. Our goal is the same as everybody else, is to have their loved one at home. It's the best care. It's where they're familiar with any disease processes. They're at where they're familiar, and everybody knows that the best love comes from in the home, and that's what we're working with loved ones to make sure that your loved ones can stay in the home as long as possible and be safe and taken care of the way they should be taken care of.
Will, what do you tend to see as a common issue that some of these folks either need your services for, or maybe even just ask you guys about?
Well, I mean, it really truly ranges. I mean, like I said, actually cooking is a big thing. Some seniors are actually at the point where their doctor has advised them don't go around the stove. Some people who have mobility issues, your laundry might be down in the basement, or you have to go somewhere. So just day-to-day activities like cooking, laundry, and things like that, those things are just things that they really do need help with.
Is there a time, or is there a way that you guys have the conversation when people maybe want to reach out, or maybe they're not sure if they're ready to reach out, to start looking into the information? Maybe they go, I either need something like HomeWell now, or I know I'm going to need it within a few years. How does somebody begin that discussion?
Well, a couple ways. First off, we will come out to the home and do a free assessment and speak to anybody. But also just in general, as you start to reach those ages, or that age, you really need to think about how you're going to handle living at that time. But then you also have those folks who you can't plan because things happen, like, you know, cancer, stroke, or you know, Down syndrome, things like that, that we take care of a lot of those folks.
So Ashley, when you go into the home for one of these assessments, what are the kinds of things that you're looking for, whether it's with the person that is needing care or whether it's the house itself? Is there anything that you're evaluating in order to give advice to the people that you're serving?
When I walk in, I'm assessing everything. Was there steps to come into the home? Did they need a ramp? It starts as soon as you come in, and you can see the stress on people's faces when you walk in. And you just want to make it better. That's what I always tell them. I'm like, I'm here to help you. I'm here to service you. How can I make it better? Which brings us to things that we're getting ready to offer. So we have a couple programs that we're getting ready to initiate. By the end of the year, we'll have something that is called Sensi AI. It's the world's first in-home health monitoring system. So it's 24/7, and it will help us identify fall risk, medical information. So maybe we can keep loved ones in their home longer and not move them in with you and have that type of stress.
So whether it's one of these new programs that you guys are launching or just the general stuff that you've already been doing and doing so well, how does somebody reach out? How do they get set up to maybe have an assessment, or if they already know, you know, we're moving forward, how do they come get the care they need?
Sure. Of course, you can go to homewellcares.com and find us. But also, we have two offices locally, one in Smyrna and one in Georgetown. And our phone number is 302-467-3443. And like I said, we will come out and do a free in-home assessment at any time.
And is there anything else you guys wanted to add today? Anything that the folks at home need to know about what's going on with HomeWell?
We're getting ready to open our third location in Milford, which will be providing a higher level of care for home health aides is what we'll be doing. I will be doing that. So I
Congratulations.
Thank you. I feel like it's very stressful. They want more from their caregivers. So, medication, vital signs, and that also links in with the newest program with our Sensi AI that we're putting in. Vital signs and things like that can be announced out loud, and our Sensi will pick it up so that they can recognize normal vital signs and not normal vital signs. Or if it'll pick up like constant coughing, they'll trigger our nurses to say, hey, maybe like there's something going on, let's go ahead and schedule an appointment because it could be pneumonia. Things that normal people don't realize is a real severe thing once you hit a certain age, or if you're not clearing airway. So that's a huge thing. HHAO for its home health aides only. So they'll be able to provide the next level of care that we see that we need in this community right now.
Well, guys, that sounds like a great program. It sounds like you're doing incredible stuff out there. Again, if anybody is looking to get some of this care, go check out the website. That's where you can get all the information. Maybe it is time to have one of those in-home assessments, have them come by. We appreciate you guys stopping in today.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, we're going to take a break here. When we return, are you raising the next LeBron James? I don't think you are.